Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. So we just got a minor update which went live on all of these servers, and we actually got two new feature updates which I want to be talking about in this video and having a first look at, and they're the gem splitting and also the class balance in BGs. So for the gem splitting, how you access it is you talk to the Master Jeweler in Westmarch, and you've got the split normal gems here. And the reason that they say that this was added was because we have the new gems in the bracelet slots, and instead of forcing people to spend on gems, what they allow them to do is that, say you have some really high rank gems, you can split them and then slot them into the new bracelet slots so that you still have some decent ranks in those ones. I hope that they don't bring the composite gems feature back, which they worked on before, but it could be that they're kind of easing us into it by adding this feature first, and then it's kind of foreshadowing that they'll bring the composite gems feature back, which they already worked on, which was supposed to come in previous update. So let's just take a quick look at this feature. So you have a weekly gem splits of 3, so you're only able to do this 3 times per week. And let's just select one of these gems. So if we select the rank 8 gem, as you can see, you get 3 rank 7 gems and 15 echo crystals, so you get back the full materials that you've used, and the resulting gems will be untradeable. So just to make sure that I get all of this, I'm just going to show you guys my inventory. So you can see that I have no rank 7 tourmaline, the highest one I have is rank 4, and as for my echo crystals, I have 5 echo crystals. So let's see if I get 15 back. So let's go back to the menu here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to split out this rank 8 and I'm going to replace it for the rank 6. I'm going to replace rank 7 here and a rank 7 for this rank 5 here as well. So this is the use case that they kind of intend you to do, except it's for bracelets obviously. But let's just try this and see how it goes. So it says gem splitting is limited 3 times per week and the resulting gems cannot be traded. Do you want to make sure? Yes. So as you can see, the gem got consumed and now I lost the gem from here, but I should have 3 rank 7 gems, which I do from tourmaline, and also I should have 20 echo crystals, which I do here. So that's pretty good. So now what I can do is I can slot the rank 7 gem here, and I can also slot a rank 7 gem here instead of the rank 5 which I had, and I can also slot a rank 7 gem here. So overall, this has increased my damage because now I've replaced the rank 6. I lost the rank 8, but I've replaced the rank 6 and the rank 5 gem. So overall, I think this feature is a good addition to the game. I just hope, like I said, that it isn't just to ease us into having composite gems into the game. So if I just go back to the split normal gem menu here, you'll be able to see that my weekly gem splits has gone from 3 out of 3 to 2 out of 3. So you'll only be able to do this 3 times per week. So select the gems that you want carefully. And if you make a mistake, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You'll have to wait until the next week for this limit to reset. So overall, I think having this feature added to the game is a good change. It will be useful for both free-to-play and whale players alike. But one thing which I'm kind of worried about is that they've added this feature into the game to kind of make it more palatable for us to have the composite gems feature. And I think having composite gems in the game will create a larger disbalance and a huge gap, even bigger gap between the whales and free-to-play players. So I'm not sure if it's going to be the best thing to be added to the game, but we'll have to see what happens in the future updates. The other thing they added to the game is the class matching balance for Battlegrounds. So theoretically, both attacker and defender teams should have the same number of melee classes and the same number of range classes. So a lot of people used to complain that one side would have way too many melee classes and another side would have way too many range classes, and then the range classes would have a really tough time because they would have no front line, and the melee classes would also have a tough time because they'd have not as much damage. So I actually did 10 matches of Battlegrounds in this morning's session just to check how this change is working and if it's working as intended, and these are my results. So in the 4th column, you'll actually be able to see that half of the matches did in fact have even class matchmaking. So that means that both attacker and defender teams had the same number of melee and range classes in their matchmaking. The other half of the matches only had one player class balance difference, so that means that that either the attackers had one extra melee class or the defenders had one extra melee class. But based off this small sample size, it seems like Blizzard has actually done a pretty good job on this class balance matchmaking, and now teams will have more even distribution of classes, which will hopefully cause less complaining from the players and more balanced matches. So overall, I think that this is definitely a very good change and a step in the right direction as far as the matchmaking algorithm goes. The only problem is obviously still the class balance. So if, let's say, a certain class is much more overpowered compared to other classes, then there still will be a huge disparity there, and it will cause disbalance in the matchmaking. I'm not sure if this class balance change has also been applied to the Tower War PvP mode, which they recently added to the game, but I'm not really having so much fun playing that mode. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that mode needs a lot more fixes and just needs a lot more love in general, because I don't think it's what a lot of players were expecting for a new PvP mode. But that's a topic for a whole nother video, so I'm not going to get into it here. Overall, I'd say that although they are pretty small changes, I'd say that both the gem splitting and the class balance matchmaking are both very welcome features into the game, and I'm kind of looking forward to what's in store for us in the next major update, which is coming on the 20th of March. That's about all that I have for this one, guys. Before I end the video, I just want to thank you all so much for voting in my recent community poll where I asked you guys which class you want me to change to. So far it seems like Crusader is the favorite to win at the moment. So I will be leaving the poll open for a few more days. So if you want to go ahead and vote for my next class, then please go ahead and do so. I'll be looking to make some build and guide content for the new class that I choose, but don't worry if your class doesn't end up getting selected, because I will be going through all of the classes at one point, and I do want to try every single one of them, even Barbarian, which it seems like a lot of people seem to think I don't want to play. But don't worry, I'm not only going to be playing Wimp classes, I'll also be giving Barbarian a go. So with that said, I'll be signing off. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.